as a country, we are able to go out there to the market and we call investors and we tell them the Kenyan government is providing land at no cost, like I have done in Park Road, for Kenyans to own homes. The Kenyan government is committed to bring infrastructure to that site. The Kenyan government is prepared to take away all these costs of approval. All I want you to do is bring your money, build those houses en masse. That's important. Build those houses en masse, and then when you finish building those houses, give me the keys, I pay you, you go. If I don't have the housing fund, they will ask me, how will you fund me when I finished in 3 years' time? Alafu tanza Kiingereza mingi, waseme hapana, hii siwezi jenga. That's why you need certainty of cash flows every month coming in into this fund so that we can get as many investors, which is foreign money that is coming in here, and also the domestic money that we have, so that we build those houses. So forget about what they're talking about, it's a tax. And let me address that part. Good people, you all pay taxes today because you're employed. So you're paying payroll tax. I pay payroll tax. I don't know how many of you have been to Moyale here. But do you know we have a road that goes all the way to Moyale? That road was built using your taxes. But you have no direct benefit from that money because you may never ever go to Moyale. That is what tax is. But what is a saving? What is this housing fund contribution? Housing fund conveys to you or confers you a direct right. It's a direct right to you. Why? Because you will either get an affordable unit, which is highly subsidized, or after 7 years, if you don't want it, we give you back your money plus your return. And now, as I wind up, you are all employed here. So, if I left, let's assume all of us here average, we're going to pay 1,000 shillings. If you're paying 1,000 shillings, and you took that 1,000 shillings, and you put it in a fixed deposit in a bank today, how much return do you think you're going to get? 70 shillings after 1 year. 7%. That's how much you're going to get. But by taking that 1,000 shillings and putting it in the housing fund, what are you getting? Because a lot of people are also talking about return. What are you getting? As an employee, first of all, you get 100% return on day one. You ask me, Hinga na smoke kitu. You know, nyinyi hamuelewi hii maneno. The minute you put your money in the housing fund, the employer contributes for you another 1,000. So on day one, you're 1,000 in Azar to another 1,000. Na ni pesa yako. How can that be a bad thing? Sasa, unless ni Shylock, uko nje, where can you get 100% return? So for employees, to be quite honest, this is what I call a sweetheart deal. It is a good deal. It is a very good deal. Now, when you get the house, I am also helping you. As I said, you don't pay stamp duties if you're a first-time homeowner. And as you pay up to 300,000 a year interest, I give you back as mortgage relief. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have set the scene. We know where we are right now. We know where we want to go. And by the way, let me just say one more thing. Or two more things quickly. One, the rules of this chama of ours, this national circle, are one ID, one house. One ID, one house. You cannot buy more than one unit. So ile ati watanenda nunue nyumba 100 you cannot. It is one ID, one house. Number two, for even the people who are making a lot of noise, because they are there and some of them have genuine issues, they say, why are you talking to me about a house? I already own one, or I'm already paying for one. Now, I'm assuming those are parents. And those parents perhaps are still living with their kids. Grown-up kids, 27, 28 years, are still living with their parents. Why? Because what is the alternative rental market out there? How much can that young man, young lady who is just starting life, how much rent can they pay? If there is no affordable rental, they end up in pipeline, where we call them tenements, ama Zimmerman. So they opt to stay with their children at home. To them, I am telling them, that money that you're contributing, you can confer it to your child. Even the child who is like my daughter, my firstborn daughter turned 15 last week. I can confer that benefit to her, so that by the time she gets to 18, she can have a unit. Can you imagine, good people, that your parents, the first thing as you got into the job market, they gave you a unit? That is how we are able to do it on this particular program. Hussein, have I done justice?
Actually, kuna swali kweli?
I think hawana. Nisaidie na kalamu.
Okay. Okay, I'll start with the...
Good afternoon. My name is